Guys, I have something heartbreaking to tell you.
Go on, Rex. I'm listening.
Oh, kick that ass! Not bad for a machine, but call me John Henry because I'm about to Susan B. Anthony! That hurts!
Guys, it's Omega Ted. He meant a lot to me.
Ow! Damn these fat fingers, Marjorie! Will you bring me some bandages, too?
He was found.
Can you bring me one, too? And it's hard to tell with the glove, but maybe a cooler with some ice?
I just need 5 son-of-a-bitching seconds!
What are we doing now? Did I win?
Okay, so we all know about Robot Chicken, right? It's that stop-action show that's one of Adult Swim's killer apps. It's been going on since 2005. The show was originally created by 2 companies, Shadow Machine and Stoopid Monkey. But in 2012, there seemed to be a split between the two. Shadow Machine went on to do mainly 2D cartoons, while Stoopid Monkey continued to do Robot Chicken and other stop-action projects. But in 2015, they partnered with Sony to make a new original show inspired by their works on the DC specials. That show was SuperMansion, a stop-action show that parodies superhero tropes and cliches but with love. The show just got out of its 3rd season, and personally, I think it's one of the most underrated cartoons that's airing right now. Well, hopefully still airing. The show is about a superhero team known as the League of Freedom, kind of a play on Justice League or Avengers. Each character has their own quirk and personality that the show plays off of. The team is led by a superhero known as Titanium Rex, played by Bryan Cranston. Yes, that Bryan Cranston. He's an old, almost washed up superhero. He's either really angry or doesn't give a crap. Another character is American Ranger, played by Keegan-Michael Key. Yes, that Keegan-Michael Key. He's a Captain America type who's been frozen since the 40s and still adjusting to the culture shock.
Senorita, let's get this cleaned up pronto.
I'm a Supreme Court Justice.
Do you understand what she's saying?
Black Saturn, the Batman type character who's a narcissistic rich kid.
Mom, did you forget to put money into my account this month? Oh, now I look like a total knob job in front of my friends.
Robobot, a sarcastic robot that's constantly trying to find his identity.
I could not join you today because I was with my spiritual advisor. I am no longer Robobot. You may call me Jewbot.
Cooch, the trailer trash cat girl who's the bubbling idiot of the group.
$50 to buy wine? Why you need 50 bottles of wine?
And Brad, the strongman of the group who's also a junkie. He's kind of a play on Bane or Hulk. Later on, you get introduced to other characters like Titanium Lex, who's Rex's daughter, or Dr. Diviso, who's the main villain of the series. I won't go too much into them, but you get the idea. The best part about the show is the writing. It's that fast-paced Robot Chicken style humor with a plot. Not exactly an ongoing one, but a constant one. There are events that happen, but they don't really quite reference them that often. It's more of just events that happen that change the show over time. The thing that really is constant are the characters. Once you know the quirk of each character, you start to see the reactions to everything, and it's just hilarious. It's hard to explain or even to show you. It's that quick line delivery humor that you just have to be in the moment to get. It's not that I can't show you clips, it's just that it's funnier in the episode. I know that's a cop-out, but you just have to take my word for it. The peak of the humor would probably be the line delivery. Everyone just delivers their lines with such energy, and it's like half the joke is them telling the joke. But at the same time, it's so fast-paced that it's easy to miss something. I've seen the show twice and I'm still finding things. The only problem that comes with this style of humor is that you need to know the characters, and that's not difficult, it just takes a while, particularly 3 or 4 episodes. Yeah. It wasn't until after those episodes that I started to get everyone's quota and personality down. Looking back on those first 3 or 4 episodes, they're definitely not bad, but they definitely are lacking in something. It's hard to explain. All I'm saying is that if you are gonna watch this show, just try to tread through the first 3 or 4 episodes. It gets better, trust me.
A man doesn't leave his kids no matter what. Wait, do I have kids? This might be a glass house situation, guys.
The animation is that Robot Chicken style of stop action, where the lips are done in post-production and everything is not quite polished. In fact, looking back at the animation, the movement is very grounded, realistic in a way. Animation can do anything, and they choose to do it in a very grounded reality. I don't know, I just find that interesting for some reason. You might find it a waste of animation, or maybe you might find it unique, but either way, the action scenes are awesome. At first, there's not a lot of action scenes, though. It's hard.
Do you really believe someone moves these figures one frame at a time? I'm not a masochist.
At times, it feels like the animation is on a shoestring budget, even for stop action. The first season had a solid 13 episodes, the second had 10 episodes, and the third had 6. At first. I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes of the show. I do know that the animation does get better. At first, there's only like 3 or 4 action scenes per season, but in season 3, there's almost 1 in every episode. It's awesome. But they probably had to take a long hiatus break in order to properly do it. Okay, I've postponed it long enough. Time to address the elephant in the refrigerator. Despite all the praise I give this show, there is but one little flaw it has. This show is a Crackle exclusive. Yeah. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, Crackle's free. You don't even need an account for it. But, come on, who uses Crackle? It's not necessarily a bad streaming service, it's just that I don't really see a point for it. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like I said, anyone can see it, unless it's not in your country. Whatever Sony's paying them, it can't be worth it. Or maybe it is. I don't know. The show did air on Adult Swim for a while, but they just rented it. I really like this show, and I want it to keep on going, but I haven't seen anyone report on this show, and I can see why, I guess, but still, I want this show to keep on going. It has 3 seasons, but with that weird hiatus in between the third one, it kind of gave me anxiety. So come on, let's give this show some support by watching it on Crackle with ads.
Yeah. My question is, because I grew up in Albuquerque, what was there any cool places, anything that you liked being there? Like, how was it? Because it's my hometown. So I want to know, how'd you like it? Well, did you have fun there?
Yeah, I'd go and visit your mother once in a while.